you very much, Sharon. And perhaps for your information, today's workshop can also be regarded as a follow-up to a workshop that we have had as a cooperation of Committee on Spirituality, Values and Global Concerns in the same building on 23rd of January about mainstreaming or promoting the idea of youth and innovation as thematic priorities for Rio+20. Because for the time being, the priorities are oceans, disasters, cities, energy, jobs. But this specific aspect of innovation and youth was missing, and we worked together on this. And based on this, also a thematic issues cluster on innovation has been established, which I'm coordinating in the context of the preparations for Rio+20. And this cooperation with Sharon proved to be really very important for us. Our organization, IAAI, International Association for the Advancement of Innovative Approaches, has the aim to mobilize resources from civil society to support the United Nations. And we look at systemic innovation of the global governance system, of the UN system, so that it can really integrate these resources, be it knowledge, financial resources, volunteerism, emotional resources, like with our Rio+20 Global Youth Music Contest. And for this systemic change, and for Rio+20 being a transformative summit, it's important to broaden the perspective and look also at the role of values, spirituality, for finding new ways of organizing our global society, how we manage resources, how much resources we will give to our next generation. And so I'm very happy about this, our cooperation. So in our program we have as the next speaker a representative of Rio+20 Secretariat. I've spoken with Chantaline and Pepe. Chantaline said she has till 10 o'clock a meeting there with the civil society, informal meeting in the morning, and she will join us perhaps in 10-15 minutes and will then address us and give some information about what media and arts outreach activities are already going on from the Secretariat side, and where there are possibilities to link up. And also regarding the work of United Nations Department for Public Information, there is this homepage www.un.org/en/sustainable future. There's this, the DPI has framed this initiative Rio+20, the future we want, and it's a lot of information for media, for this ordinary people, people on the street, that they really get in a language that is closer to their realities some information of what Rio+20 is about. And there are also some initiatives that people can get involved. I guess it's useful links. Yes, here there are several social media initiatives that are related to Rio+20 and which UNDPI is involved in. Perhaps somebody will join us also later, but in general, from the UN side, this United Nations Department for Public Information and the Rio+20 Secretariat are the main interfaces for us to work with when we want to work with the UN system. Regarding the representative of permanent mission of Kazakhstan, we have had a very fruitful cooperation and also participation at our January event. With this, we come to the next point, and I'm delighted to welcome the representative of Ministry of Foreign Affairs from Portugal.
Good morning to everyone. I'm not from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, I'm from the Ministry of Agriculture, Environment, Spatial Planning. Sorry for that.
Sorry.
But no worry.
Okay.
So I'm here on behalf of the Portuguese Ministry of Agriculture, Sea, Environment and Spatial Planning in order to transmit our support to the work that you have been done in this process towards Rio+20, and particularly with the promotion of the Global Youth Music Contest. We have a national coordinator, that is Mrs. Fatima, and we are working very hard and closely with her to promote the global youth in Portugal. So we believe media and arts to be two important vehicles to spread the message of sustainable development across different generations and groups of people, and particularly to call the attention of youth for the importance of such issues and to involve them in the process. Music has the power of unifying people and to help us to express our ideas in a simple and attractive way. So we believe this is a valuable and rich contribution to raising citizens' awareness and to keep their attention to sustainable development issues. So this belief was the rationale for the support of our ministry to the initiatives that we are undergoing in Portugal in the context of the Rio+20 Global Youth Music Contest. We are fully convinced that these partnerships between governmental departments, NGOs, universities and other relevant partners can be mutually beneficial and enrich our participation in these processes. Therefore, we are working closely with the national coordinators of the contest, helping them with the dissemination of such activities in the Portuguese schools and municipalities, as well as taking part in the jury and providing some support in technical information and material on environmental aspects that can enrich their contact with the participants. So sustainable development is a huge challenge, and we believe we can only succeed in this with all efforts getting together. So that's what we are trying to do. Many thanks.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Ms. Diana Carlos from the Ministry of Agriculture and Environment from Portugal. I will ask Jean-Paul to present the basic idea of Rio+20 Global Youth Music Contest and what we have done so far.
Thank you for giving me the floor, Miro. I will just take a few minutes to present this really wonderful initiative we have been working on. And you can see here the website, Mobile Rockstar, for the Rio+20 Global Youth Music Contest. So in September last year, we brought together a group of 32 young people from all around the world, Australia, Mexico, Cameroon, and many other countries. And then we had this great idea to develop an initiative that would bring the voice of young people and children around the world who don't have access to the logistics to be physically present in Rio, because we feel that it's really important to have the voice of grassroots people, women, young girls, children, youth, and other people, so that if they don't have any possibility to have an accreditation and they don't have the funding to pay a flight to be in Rio, they can still be part of the process. And that's why the 9 major groups are very important also in this Rio+20 preparatory process. So we designed the context, and we call it the Rio+20 Global Youth Music Context. And the other great part of this context is how the ownership of the context was taken by young people around the world. And we had more than 100 youth from 50 countries and plus who decided to be kind of national and regional coordinators so that they can mobilize people in their communities, in their villages, in their cities, everywhere. And the deadline of the contest was on the 18th of March, and we were really surprised to receive more than 250 submissions from all around the world. And if you go to our website, you can really watch these videos, and we hope that we can show you maybe one. So I will just pick one video and show you how the message can be spread by young people and how they really think that it's possible to raise the voice of their peers, of people around the world, so that they really understand what it's about, Rio+20, and how they can be involved in that process.